Hello and welcome to White Glove Reviews. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at kind of a cool little knife. And this is a knife made by Wenger. And Wenger teamed up with a sewing machine company whose name I know I'm going to mispronounce. It's spelled right here. I want to say it's Bernina. Bernina, maybe? Bernina? Bernina? I'm going to call it Bernina. And y'all can just correct my pronunciation in the comments if I got it totally wrong. But anyway, Bernina and Wenger teamed up to make a Swiss Army knife. They actually teamed up to make two. This is one of them. This is a 65mm version, and it's actually a really cool little knife. And so let's see. It comes with a little bit of paperwork. And this is what it looks like all open. And let's unfold this and take a look at it while we're at it. You can pretty much pause it if you want to take a close look at any of this stuff. As you might have guessed from the pictures, it has a couple of interesting things about it. Hoping the camera's getting all this and it's not too fuzzy. Alright. So anyway, let's take a look at the actual knife. Alright, this is a knife. And it's a 65mm knife. And it's got a couple of interesting things going for it. It's got tweezers. It's got a little pair of tweezers. And it has a light in the scale. And what you do is you just press on it. And hopefully you can see the light in the camera without it shining directly in the camera. You just press on the little, there's like a little light symbol here. And you just press that area of the scale and it lights up. Now the knife itself, it's got a little key ring. The knife itself has a pair of scissors. And it's got the standard Wenger style scissors where it has a little lever there. And it has a nail file, if I can get it out. Has a nail file. Nice so. The really cool part, aside from the light of course, is the tool on the other side. And the tool on the other side is kind of a cool one. This is the tool on the other side. Now, it says it's a seam ripper tool. And I gotta tell you, my mom had one of these in her sewing stuff, and I thought it was a really cool thing, but I didn't know what it was for. So, I learned something about sewing thanks to this knife. So it's a seam ripper tool. It doesn't have a normal knife blade, so you might conceivably be able to take this on a plane. Might be able to slip it past the TSA. Kind of a cool little odd knife. And I mean, it's sort of an interesting mix of tools. These are... It's discontinued, as you can probably imagine, and I'll include a link in the description for the Swiss Army Wiki page about this. If you want to find these, you can find them online. They're on eBay, some, and depending upon how... The problem is, like, depending on how good a deal you get, they run from like $20 to $60, and it's really sort of a potluck kind of thing of what, like, if you catch a good price or not. I would say if you find one for like in the $30 range, that's probably a reasonable deal. I mean, I think it's kind of a cool. There are auctions, of course, that are higher than that, but I think if you catch one in that price range, I wouldn't necessarily expect to catch one at $20, but just, I don't think I'd pay $60 either. It's a cool knife, but, you know, unless you need it as like for your collection, I wouldn't spend a lot on this. But it's a cool little knife. I like it. And I like the you know, it has a unique tool in it. Anyway, what do you think? Any of y'all out there think you would put one of these to use in real life? Like carry it? Not a tailor or a... I guess seamstress? I don't know what a male seamstress would be. I guess that's a tailor. Anyway, I have no idea. I'm sure there's a term for both. I just don't happen to know them off the top of my head. But if you are a person who does that job, do you think this would be a useful knife to have? Let me know in the comments. Oh, also, while I'm thinking about it, the battery door is right here. If you need to replace the batteries, it just kind of slides out like so, which is kind of interesting. It takes a surprising amount of batteries. Anyway, let me know what you think, and if you've enjoyed this video and this particular weird little Swiss Army knife, please like and subscribe, and I hope y'all have an excellent day.